Okay, guys, I see maximum people have joined, so we can start. Can you guys see my screen? Hear me well?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So I have shared one link yesterday or maybe day before yesterday of that map which I was showing it to you, where you can quickly check which region has availability zone, which one doesn't have. This is the link. I've already shared this in group. People who have joined late in that group, we can share it again. Though otherwise it's not that important. We are going uh, to get into core technical issues which are far important than this. Far uh, I mean, most of the time they ask about it. No one is going to ask you about this map or which region has availability zone, which region doesn't have availability zone. They won't ask you. They want you to have the understanding, right? They don't want you to mug up something, because this is available in, and there's no point to remember it, because Azure keeps on changing things. Here it is. This is India, India geography. Under India geography, we have, don't worry about these blue points. I'll explain it to you later. These are called POP, and I'll explain it later what it is. Not as of now. So we have three regions. One is Central India, which is in Pune. South Central, I think this is Hyderabad. And South India, this is Chennai. So see, if I click on Chennai region, right, it says availability zone. Do we have availability zone available in Chennai? What does it say? It says that
There
it
is
doesn't have. The nearest region with zones available, it's Central India. So let's go to Central India, which is in Pune. And look at this availability zone. It clearly says availability zone with 3 zones. This feature is available with how many zones? With 3 zones. It simply means that Pune has 3 data centers. It could be one in Magarpata, one in Hinjawadi, other one is in Kharadi. I'm just giving vague locations. They do not disclose their location. We don't even have to know. We don't even need to know. And no one is asking that to you in your interviews. So don't worry about it. But it has 3 data centers. Chennai doesn't have availability zone. This is Hyderabad, I guess. Okay, look at this. Hyderabad, it is coming soon. In availability zone, it may have. It says coming soon, so it may have availability zone. Okay, and the gray area means it shows that it is coming soon. It is in progress. Wherever you see gray area for regions, it is in progress. Wherever you see this color, it is a region. Earlier, it used to be purple color for availability zone. Now they're using similar color, I guess. But you don't have to worry. You don't have to remember all these things. I'm just showing it to you for your understanding. These are the regions, all regions we are talking about. Okay, regions, and the white one is showing geography. Okay, so let's get rid of it. So I hope this is clear till now, right? What is your availability zone? That for any application, I can have multiple servers. This is your availability zone. I can have my one server here, second server here, third server here, fourth server here, fifth server here, sixth server here. Again, 7, 8, 9. So even if something goes wrong with this data center, my 3 servers are down, but I still have my 6 servers which are providing me services. Something goes wrong with this one, I still have my 3 servers up, though the latency will be there, maybe some slowness there, but my application will still be running. So this is what your availability zone is. This is how you get your high availability using availability zone feature. But due to some reason, some legal reason, some compliance reason, I am running an application, I cannot go beyond Chennai region. I have to hold and host my data and my servers in Chennai region. But I am saying यार मुझको भी कुछ तो high availability दे दो आप लोग, right? It should not happen that I do not have any kind of high availability. I understand that my region doesn't have, or the region where I want to put my data, it doesn't have high availability zone, but there has to be something. So yes, there is something which is called availability set. Now, how does it work? I will explain it to you. Though in my last session I have explained it to you, I'm just doing a revision, and then we can, because these are very important topic. I have told you this question they will ask to a fresher also and to an experienced person also. Hence, I'm spending time on this one. So now let's say that there is only one data center. Normally, there's only one data center in every region. Few regions are there which has 3 data centers, which is called availability zone. So for example, let's take that this is a region. This is a Chennai region which has only one data center. This is your Chennai region, only one data center. Okay. Now I already explained it to you when we were discussing data center, that even data center, it's not a building which has dependency on only on single electricity issue or electricity supplier, power supplier, which means and ISP supplier, or for that matter anything. They have multiple sources. Do not talk about generators now. Generators are not long lasting. They do not rely on generators. Okay, even if it is there, let's say that is the fourth option they have or fifth option they have. So how does it work when it is one building or one data center, be it Azure or anything, be it Azure, AWS, or their on premises data center? So how it works, if they need electricity to run the data center, they're going to take electricity, they're going to take power from three multiple vendors. One could be Maharashtra government, if it is in Maharashtra. If it is in Chennai, maybe whatever their local government is providing. One could be from some private vendor. It could be Adani, it could be Reliance, it could be Tata Power, anything. So similarly, they will take three or four. We'll stick to three. Let's say they will take three power suppliers, three vendors. So even if something goes wrong with one, the other two will continue giving them power supply. So there will not be any dependency in terms of power supply. Similarly, when it comes to ISP, they will take it one from maybe BSNL, MTNL, or whichever is the government provided. The other one, they may take it from Jio. The other one, they may take it from Tata or Airtel or anything. So this kind of redundancy service or high availability they have in their data center, be it Azure or anyone. You can have four also, five also, but maximum I have seen three. So is this clear till here, guys, that how do we have redundancy for one data center?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now how is it applied? Is this one electric now within data center? What do we have? Let's go back to our basics. What do we have in data center? What do we have in our data center, guys?
We have racks.
Racks.
We have
server.
Yeah, let's go one by one.
servers.
One by one. First, we'll stick to rack. Stick to rack. Yeah. So we have racks in data center on which we can put server, storage, etc. Anything. So you have multiple racks. One data
First,
center
I
can have.
think we need space.
Yeah, that's okay. We are talking about rack. See, if we start from inception, you will require many things. So we are not getting into that. Definitely, we require space. And we're not getting into that city space building, right? The rack is correct answer. Let's stick to rack.
Networking.
Yes, definitely one of the things. But let's stick to rack as of now. Rack is the best thing which we could use in our example. So I can make you guys understand what is availability set. So let's stick to rack. Okay. So let's say that we have a data center where we have multiple racks. Okay. We have multiple racks and we have servers and networking, etc. Everything in those racks. I hope by now it is clear to everyone that all the servers and storage boxes, etc. Everything will be there on those racks. These are the racks, guys. Please excuse me for my diagrams and drawing, but I hope you guys understand it. Okay. I'm just dividing it. Okay. So these are the racks. On these racks, you will have your servers. And when I say servers, guys, this is just layman term. Okay. It's just not only servers. You could have storage boxes. You could have everything and anything. Okay. You'll have your routers also. You'll have everything. But just in training, I would be using term server. So these are the servers we have here. Okay. Not drawing anymore. But let's understand that this is these are racks and these are full of servers and full of devices, whatever we need in data center. So now when any availability, any region which doesn't have availability zone, and if a user or a client they want some sort of high availability for their application, then Azure has given a feature named availability set. Now, how does it work? I will explain it to you. No matter how many racks are there in that particular data center, for example, I'm taking 300 racks. Okay, it could be any number, a random number. It doesn't have to be equal number. So do not get into that. Do not confuse with that. It could be odd number, even number, anything. But for example, I am taking 300 racks. So those 300 racks, Azure will divide into 3 sets. First set will have 100 rack here. Another set will have 100 racks, and the another set will have 100 racks. Okay, because we are taking 300 racks example. Let's say if it is 350, maybe one could have 150 and 100 something like this. So there's no condition on that number. You can have odd and even numbers also. Okay, so let's say that this set one has 100 server, set 2 has 100 servers, and sorry, 100 racks, and set 3 has 100 racks. Now when an application owner wants 5 servers, or let's say 6 servers for his application, okay, 6 servers for his application, but that owner has not mentioned, application owner or application or client, in simple language, he has not mentioned anything about availability, high availability. He's saying, no, my application, it's just a simple gaming application. I don't mind if it is down for 2 hours or 3 hours. I don't want any high availability. But to cater the number of users which are coming to that application, he or she at least needs 6 servers. So you start deploying 6 servers without any high availability, without any redundancy. Redundancy and high availability, these are interchangeable words, so do not get confused. And you will hear this in your interview also. You will see this in Azure portal also. When we go to Azure portal, you will see this. So if I am using it, do not get confused. So an application owner says, I am not at all concerned with high availability or redundancy. So in Azure, while creating those 6 servers for that particular user, you select no redundancy. Then what will happen? How the servers will be deployed? Those 6 servers, they may come here. 1 server, 2 server, 3 server, fourth server, 5th server, 6th server. It could be like this, or it could be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anything. It could be any combination in this one. Okay, it could be any combination. But when you select availability set, then how it works, if you deploy first server, it will go to any of these racks and any of these servers. It will go here. Second server, automatically it will go here. Third server, automatically it will go here. Fourth server will come here. Fifth will go here. Sixth will go here. I mean, any rack in this set. First will come to set 1, second will go to set 2, third will go to set 3. Fourth will come to set 1, fifth will go to set 2, and continuously. If it is more than 6 server, let's say 8 server. So the 7th will come here and the 8th one will be here. Whenever in future, if it increases 1, the 9th will come here. The 10th one again will come here. Is this clear how the server distribution will work if you select availability set?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what is the benefit of it and how is it high availability? So because now servers are divided in this manner, what Azure has done, whatever power supply they have taken from one vendor, let's say from government, they have given it to set 1. Okay, from Adani, they have given it to set 2. From Tata, they have given it to set 3. Similarly, ISP, Airtel, they have given it here. MTNL, they have given it here. Geo, they have given it here. Okay, and this is very rare condition where you ask this Tata Power and Jio, if they are went at a time, then what? Then that's a different situation. We have never faced that as of now. So let's not get into uh, those kind of situations, right? Hypothetical situation, I would call them. So normally what could happen? Let's say power supply is down from Tata. Let's say this is Tata. So power supply is down. I have an application So out of these 10 servers, how many servers will be down? The generator, everything has been used, but now the power supplies, there is no more power supply. So how many servers are down? Who can answer? These are, let's say, total 10 servers. Or let me make it more easy. These are 9 servers. How many servers are down? This power supply has gone. And
Three.
I've
None.
used
Three.
So
Three.
server
None.
2 and 3 will work.
None will be down.
Sohail,
Three
90,
will be down.
all 100 are down.
sorry, what was that?
All 100 are down in the first set.
No, that's not correct, whoever answered.
Yeah.
See,
So
understand, guys.
basically,
None will be down.
First one.
one
No,
server will be down and other 2 will be working because we have taken the
no, incorrect, incorrect. Whoever is answering incorrect. We're not
Okay.
have
No.
one server. I told you total 9 servers.
No server will be down.
No, that is also incorrect. What's the
Three
confusion,
will be
guys?
down.
Yes, whoever answered
Three
that is correct.
Three
Yes.
servers will be.
Whoever answered 3, that is the correct answer. I guess the design is a bit messy. Let me explain it again. 9 servers I'm having for this application. First server is going to this set. Now under this set, which rack, it doesn't matter. Second server is going to this set. Third server is going to this set. Fourth server again is going to this set, set 1. Fifth server is going to this set. Sixth one is going here. Let's stick to this one. Now let's say I have 6 servers for one application. And I have selected availability zone, availability set feature. Okay, I have selected availability set feature. Now tell me, if my set 1 is down, how many servers are down?
3.
Two.
Two.
two
Whoever answered
server.
3, that is incorrect. The new example I'm talking about.
2.
Only 6 servers we have. 2 on this set, 2 on this set, 2 on this set.
Yeah, 2.
Two.
Got it.
Now let's
2.
say with this, the power supply, though it doesn't happen. I've never seen it, guys. Just to test your understanding and make you understand, I'm giving these vague situations. Power supply is down here and ISP is down here. How many servers are down in total?
4.
When I say down, it doesn't mean necessary that servers are shut off. Just because electricity is there and my servers are on, but if it has no connectivity, it is as good as down. When I say down, it means not reachable, not working, not providing services. Whether it is shut down, whether the network is not there, whether everything is there and some internal glitch is there. When I say server is down, which means it is not providing services. So how many are down here? In one case,
4.
in
4.
electricity
4
is
will be down and 2 will be working.
okay. So I hope the availability set concept is clear to everyone. Yes, guys, is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
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 Now, these are called fault domain. We are calling it set, but these are called fault domains. Why fault domain? Because this can happen due to a fault. This is not a planned activity. This is fault. So these are called fault domains. Okay, this is complete one availability set. Under one availability set, you have fault domain 1, fault domain 2, fault domain 3. Now I'm talking about specific Azure terminologies. This one I was just explaining it to you in plain English that this is the set of it. Now we are specifically talking about Azure terminology. So in Azure terminology, when you go for availability set, you will get fault domains, right? Fault domain is nothing but a set of or a combination of your racks. So this is fault domain 1, this is fault domain 2, this is fault domain 3. Now, when you go to Azure and you want to take some high availability, it is not necessary that you take all 3. You can take 2 of them also. Is this clear? Is this sentence clear to everyone? And don't worry, we're going to
Yes.
go to portal and explain it. We are going to do the practical, and I'm sure the picture will be clear to you. But theory part should be clear before that. So is it clear, guys? I'm not bound to take all 3 fault domains. I can take 2 of them also. Is it clear to everyone, guys? Yes, no, maybe?
Clear.
Okay, so now I have taken an availability zone, availability set, okay, with 2 fault domain, and I'm total deploying 10 servers. So each fault domain, how many servers will go?
5 each.
5 each. If one if one fault domain is down,
5.
how many will be working?
5.
5. Let's say now I have taken 11 servers. What is the distribution?
Set 1 will have 6 and set 2 will have 5.
Don't call them set now. They are fault
Fault
domain.
domain 1.
Yes. So fault domain, correct answer. Fault domain will have 6 servers. Fault domain 2 will have 5 servers. Now my fault domain 1, it's down. How many servers are working for me?
5.
5.
Okay, okay, guys, I think it is clear as of now. I think the understanding is clear to everyone. There is one more catch in this one. Uh, apart from fault domain, we have update domain also, but I'll explain it to you slowly later. Is this clear till here? Fault domain, availability zone, availability set, how it works, the combination of server, number of servers. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, next question. I'm saying it's not necessary for me. I'm not bound to take all 3 fault domains. I'm saying I want only one fault domain and I want high availability. Is it possible?
It won't be possible.
Yes.
Yes.
It
No, whoever say
can
yes,
be
it's
possible.
incorrect answer, guys. The moment you say only one, it is without redundancy. The specific word is no redundancy, and you will see this in portal. No redundancy का मतलब हुआ all your servers are going here, and if something goes wrong in one of these racks, it's gone. Even if you have having 10 servers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 in this one, and if this is down, all your 10 servers are down. So there is no redundancy. So to have redundancy, maximum are 3 fault domains, minimum has to be 2. With one fault domain, you cannot call it redundancy. Okay, let me erase it. I hope no one wants a screenshot of this. I'll share the clear pictures if you want. So guys, is it clear to everyone what is availability zone? What is availability set? Is this clear to everyone, guys?
Yeah, understand.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Okay. Now we are done with the basic concepts, basic things. Let me see what else can be taught before we go to portal. Today I am gonna start creating the IDs and share the group, etc. We are going to do that today in today's session itself. So tomorrow we can start creating virtual machines. So you'll have whole week to do some practice. Okay. As your paired region, I'll explain it later. We don't need it now. And again, guys, I have been telling you, you will for such information, you will never rely on this one note. No matter how many times I change information and how up to date I want to keep it, I will always call it outdated. So if you want to check the Azure paired regions, now what is paired region? I'll explain it later. I'm just reminding you guys that for anything which has numbers, which has regions, which has any data, numeric data, figures, etc., we always refer to Microsoft website, because you may see some changes, you may see some additions here, you may see some deletion from here, right? So always refer Azure website. To understand the concept, this one note is here. That's okay. Okay, so yeah, here it is. Availabilities set. Now I've explained the fault domain to you. There is one more thing which is called update domain, but I'll explain it to you when we go to the portal. Update domain, it's very simple and basic concept. Do not worry about it. But this is very important question, guys. They do ask update domain, fault domain, availability zone, and availability set to freshers also and to experienced candidates also. Okay. Now let's talk about the landing zone. It's too quick to talk about it. Okay. Let me show the portal to you guys, and then we can start with this one. I'll sign off so I can show it to you from scratch. Yes, guys. Before that, anyone has any question or anything? A slightest doubt, did not understand? Yes,
Soil
no,
this
maybe.
No
availabilities.
doubt.
Yes.
Soil this availability set, it is also like high cost, right? If the if we want to choose availability set, it totally depends upon the cost as well, right? If I want my server to be up and running by 24 by 7 in
Yes,
high
yes, cost
availability.
definitely. Yes. Cost will always be there. The more
Okay.
services you start taking, the more cost you will be paying. So it will be
Okay.
definitely there.
Hmm.
Okay. So guys, let's talk about now uh, Azure portal and how do we start with Azure portal. Okay, let me open Paint again. Okay. And before I start explaining it to you, let me quickly divide the group because I'm just saying if it is possible to capture it in a different session. So it becomes easier for you guys to check that. Now we have discussed availability zone, availability set, and I do not want to club it with some new topic. So there is one pending thing. Let's do that meanwhile. Just give me a minute, guys. Here it is. Yeah. Subscription details, right? I'll explain it to you what is subscription that we are going to do in the next session. But let me quickly start creating some groups so it will be easier for the practice. Okay, one more thing, guys. Please, if you have not updated your email address here, I see a few people have not updated their email addresses. Please do that. I was about to stop the access today itself using email, but then I thought I still saw a few people they have not updated their email address, etc. So I did not do that. Yeah, but please make sure that you update your email address. People who have not done it, people who have done it can ignore this. Okay, so Azure subscription details, that how we are going to practice. So we're going to create some multiple groups. We'll have one person as of now to have their own subscription. I'm urging, requesting all of you not to go ahead and buy subscription. You will not be able to utilize it fully. You will waste your money. You will waste your number of days and will require the subscription at least for 3 to 4 months. And you guys will require it for your interview practice also. So do not, simply just waste your chance as of now. So let's stick to the plan and we'll go ahead with the plan. For example, first group, if I say, I'll pick any random names. Let's say that first thing, the subscription. Omkar, do we have Omkar? Omkar, have you joined? I think he's not there. So Stuti, do we have Stuti available?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say that you take the first subscription, one subscription. Okay. This is how we're going to practice, guys. Okay. Now here, what I want you to do, I will be showing it to you how to subscribe and everything. I'll be showing it to you. As of now, I'm just explaining plan because we have only 10 minutes left in this session, and I don't want to club it with a new topic. Hence, I'm discussing this, but I'll show it to you. Right. So what you have to do here is you'll have to create multiple users here. How to create users, how to give access, what kind of access, everything I'll show it to you. At least for at least 1 or 2 subscriptions, I'll show it to you. Rest of you guys can start doing it then. uh, every one of you, whoever is taking the subscription, do one thing. You guys will have to create my account in your subscription. Okay, so let's say that you will create my account here. Okay, and whatever user ID you get, something like this, whatever, we'll see that in detail, don't worry. Okay, so you'll have to create my ID, give me the complete rights on your subscription. What kind of rights? We are going to discuss that. Don't worry. We are going to discuss that, right? Give me the complete rights. Why? So I can go ahead and check your task, whatever task I assign you. It's not only questions we give. See, I have already created a section for task. Now we have not started with portal, hence I'm not giving you any task. But once I start with portal, like if I show you how to create a virtual machine, I may give you a task stating create your virtual machines, and then I'll have to check your virtual machines. So for me to check your virtual machines, I should have access on your subscription, right? So give me complete access on your subscription so I can check, I can rectify, I can do some details. I can give you some feedbacks also. So whoever is creating your own subscription, give me the complete rights on your subscription. After that, we'll quickly random basis, or maybe in alphabetical order, in somehow we will divide this, that in Stutis group we may have few members, right? Do not go on this. Well, we are going to divide this again. I'll check how to do this. I'm just explaining it to you that what kind of planning we are doing here. Okay, you will have to create their user ID also. So you'll have to create their user ID also. Whatever is the domain, you will get that. I'll show it to you how to create user ID and what kind of access you have to give. You will have to do it. So now this will be a learning for you as a subscription owner. This will be learning for you how to create user, how to assign them rights, how to assign them accesses. It will be a good learning for you, and all of you will get this chance. In 30 days, when Stuti's subscription will be over, then maybe Shweta will purchase a subscription, and this is how we will swipe it, and then she will give the same access to everyone, and she will add Stuti here, something like this. So all of you will get this chance, and will divide the group in this manner. But just make sure that my name is there and you give me the complete access. If I have access, then only I'll be able to check your homework. It's not only your or whoever is there in your group, I will be able to check their work also. Okay, keep the password same for everyone, and the moment they log in, it will ask them to change the password, and then they will have their individual passwords. So this is how we are gonna do it. Is this clear, guys, to everyone?
Yes.
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 Fine. So before tomorrow's class, I'll make sure that I have names here. I divide the group, etc. I'll type in their email address also, and I'm going to use the same file with their email address, whichever is there. So people who are missing on the email address, please make sure you have your email address added already, and then you will have access to your portal, and we should start working on virtual machines and etc. all the services, right? So we have only 5 minutes left, guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm not saving this because someone has added something to that, so I'm not saving my version. Okay, so sorry, if you guys have any questions, let me know. If not, the moment we start our next session, we are going to discuss how the portal works, what is the portal, what is tenant, how to create your ID, how to create a free ID which you get for 30 days, then how to start creating users, then what is Azure Active Directory, what are RBAC roles. Don't worry, I will be explaining it to you, and it will be there in written also, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm going uh, fast deliberately because we already have everything in detail, right? What are RBAC roles, what are IAM, so these are the things we are going to discuss now in next session. Do you guys need a break before that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this session is going to finish at 15:20, so I'll see you guys at 15:25. 3:25 we are going to join using the same link. We still have 5 minutes left. Anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. Any technical questions, guys, on what we have completed now, what we are going to complete. Hold on with your questions as of now. Whatever we completed now, availability zone, availability set, fault domains. Any questions on that?
Yes, so I have a question actually. Can you please explain uh, fault domain again.
Fault domain. Which part of fault domain did you not understand? Can you explain? Can you let me know? What did you understand by fault domain?
I am not getting the fault domain.
Sorry. No. What did you understand?
I'm not getting.
Whatever you understood, explain it to me. I'll correct it. I'll amend it, or maybe I'll explain it again. But I need to understand. What did you understand first? And whenever I'm cross questioning, guys, do not think that I'm fed up with your questions or I do not want you to ask questions. This will happen with you. Your interviewer, even
Sure.
if you give a correct answer, your interviewer is gonna ask you a wrong a cross question. So get used to it. Yes. So what did you understand, Ganesh, by fault domain? Whatever I
So yeah,
explained now.
sure. Fault domain. What I understand is it's a combination of availability zone and fault domain, update domain. This is what I got it, but and I thought the fault domain is something uh, where if a server is down, that is called fault domain.
Hmm. No. Could you elaborate? What did you understand? I mean, these were just some jargons I heard. What did you understand with the explanation which I gave you? What did you understand by that? Try
So you
harder.
explain us. Sure. So you explained us about fault domain, which means let's see we have uh, three different racks, okay,
Hmm.
and and we equally basically assign some server to them, and if one server gets down, if the other is available, right? And this is what I understand. I'm not.
So what you missed on something or you did not understand
Yeah.
it?
Actually, I missed on this because I was just traveling and I'm just
Okay. Then in
listening.
this
But
case, I
at
would
the
recommend you to watch the video again. And if you don't understand, feel free to ping me. I'll maybe we'll
sure,
have one-on-one session, or if I see many people who are not understanding it, we'll cover it again. Don't worry, right?
sure. Thank you.
Because it's only 1 minute left, and if I start explaining, we'll not be able to finish in 1 minute. And next session, I want to dedicate
No
it for
problem.
this one. But if you don't understand, don't
Sure.
just leave it. Just because I'm not explaining it here, don't leave it.
No.
Go ahead,
Of
watch the
course, yes.
video.
I'll
If you don't understand,
sure.
let me know in next session. Maybe we'll start, but I won't explain it. I will ask one of you guys, whoever has not raising
Sure.
the question, so it's clear that it is crystal clear for you guys. Like Ganesh clearly said that he did not understand, but others are not raising questions, so I am assuming that you guys have understood it. So I will ask one of you to explain it to Ganesh, and if that doesn't work, obviously I will explain it again. So I may pick one of you and I'll ask one of you to explain it to Ganesh, and let's see how it works. But not today and not in next session. Next session we have dedicated for the portal, because if you don't start that, you guys won't have anything to practice. But Ganesh, after watching the video, if you don't understand it, feel free to raise it. We'll cover it maybe in upcoming sessions. Only 30 seconds are left, guys. So let's close this session. I'll see you guys at 15:25 using the same link, and we'll start from the scratch. We're gonna see the portal, so do not miss it. See you guys at 3:25, 15:25. Same link.